sun bore down on them with a relentless heat, their shadows stretching long and thin across the endless sea of dunes. They had been sent away with only a small sack of bread and a skin of water by Abraham with a heavy heart. Hagar clung to hope as tightly as she clutched her son's hand, for in her heart she held God's promise that Ishmael would grow to lead a great nation. Now, with their water gone and their throats parched, even hope seemed to evaporate into the shimmering air. When staggering became unbearable and steps faltered, Hagar placed Ishmael under a small bush. She walked away, desperate to ignore the echoes of his cries in the emptiness of the desert. Both heart and sun blazed, swelling her heart with grief so vast it threatened to consume her. In her silent scream of sorrow, a gentle voice whispered in the wind, "Hagar, do not be afraid. God has heard the cries of your son." The words were like a cooling balm, settling her tormented spirit. Tenderly, Hagar lifted her son's head, bringing the life-giving water to his lips. The cool liquid meandered down his throat like a promise fulfilled. Ishmael's eyes, once closed in helpless despair, twinkled as bright as the stars that adorned the night sky. The barren land that had once sapped hope now bore witness to laughter and determined footsteps. Hagar watched her son with pride, warmed by God's promise. When the time came, she journeyed back to Egypt, her homeland, to find a wife for Ishmael. And so it was in the wilderness that a promise started to sprout. A nation was sown with tears, but harvested with joy. God heard the beginning, as he always hears and watches over all, guiding and guarding them with love and boundless plans.